Hey guys, this is Alton. I'm here at my mom's house with my brother Matthew right here. I'm telling you, this guy right here know about plants and where he reads so much about so many different things. But I'm gonna show you some things that he's working on, some projects, little mini projects that you can do at your own home. All right, so a lot of home gardening and things of that nature. And so anyway, we're kind of gonna dive in and as you can see, he has a little project here going on. Got some, looks like, is that watermelon, squash? Which one is that?
Yeah,
Watermelon?
that's watermelon, but it's out of season right now. It's about to die.
Okay, so it's watermelon. It's a little out of season right now, but sometimes you can plant things out of season. You know, if you do a few things, to cultivate those items.
But in any case, this the watermelon here, it's died. But this is actually some kind of way. Sometimes the plants cross pollinate and then they create more plants. So this watermelon here was created from I believe it was created from the squash, squash. I'm sorry, yeah, the zucchini squash cross pollinated with the strawberries, possibly, and created this watermelon. Or they could have, the strawberries could have cross pollinated with the cantaloupe that were out here, and they could have created this watermelon. So the watermelon wasn't there initially. I didn't plant it. It just, it just appeared. So I believe that's what happened. But in any case, I just picked this off. This is a rosemary, piece of a rosemary, and there is a just a pest on there. They will create this cocoon actually of mucus, and I don't know what kind of insect it is, but it is there, and I plucked that off. I'm not sure if that's the long term. It's probably not the best remedy. Long term, it's not, but with this rosemary, it is actually, I believe it's good for the rosemary for now to just pluck this off. I don't know what exactly pest that is. I tried to look it up here in my files, but I couldn't find it. It's probably in the house. And in any case, this is the rosemary here, the actual plant. It doesn't need a lot of water. It's pretty hardy. I mean, you can prune these back really hard, and they'll go and pop right back up, double what you pruned it. So that's a good plant. This is a marigold. We got these a little late, but the purpose of the marigold is to keep pests away. For some reason, they don't like the pheromones that this plant gives off. Now, there are concentrated amounts of and I learned this from Deputy Barry, there are concentrated amounts of those different marigolds, that those marigolds, the chemical that's in the marigold is in this concentrated thing, and you can buy that at Walmart or any big box store. Walmart, I'm assuming Target, if not Lowe's or something like that, but you can get that organic herbicide from marigold, an extract, and I learned that from Deputy Barry down at the Prentice County jail. That's kale here. This is actually going to be in season. This kale it's the perfect season, perfect time to plant that kale. It's about to be winter, so they're resistant to frost, and I just actually learned that. This is strawberry here. It's a little out of season, but that strawberry can produce a different variety, a certain variety of strawberry. I'm not sure what that variety is. It's small strawberries, not the big ones. So, and then most of the big ones that you buy in the store, when they're big like that, it's not real. So, you can't grow it at home and it's going to actually be that big. You have to use something like some kind of chemicals. But this is a variety that is smaller. There are natural varieties, I'm assuming, that can grow twice as big as that one. This is more kale here. These are both kale. Like I said, these are empties and they're frost resistant. And what I've done, I plucked off the dead ones, the ones that I'm not sure what you call this, but the ones that were extended, the leaves, branches, for lack of a better word, the branches I plucked off that weren't healthy. And those branches, I plucked them off, and now the nutrients from the plant is gonna go to the good leaves, this kale plant. This is lemon balm. Mom got it. I don't know. I know it's a herb, so I know it's good for something. and I know it possibly could keep pests away. So that's great, and I think it is out of season, but I'm not sure. That's just an assumption.
What is this right here?
Oh yeah. This is the magic plant. This is lavender. This lavender keeps pests away, and it's a good companion plant for the squash there, and it was a good companion plant for the cantaloupe that was here, and that keeps the pests away. But yeah, this lavender.
Okay, lavender. All right,
is
cool.
Nice. Yeah, because you can use that for shoot. Basically, I mean to as an air freshener. You can use it as an air freshener. You can use it as a organic herbicide to keep pests away. You can spray other plants with that, the oil from the lavender, and they'll stay away from it. Yeah, but this is the front garden here. And while we're
Okay,
walking,
so that's the front garden. All
while
right.
we're walking with those pecan trees here, I
Right.
have this research book that I have. Those pecan trees are a southeast variety that we have here. It's a Stewart. From what I've read, and this book was written in the 1970s. This
Okay.
book is called "A Glance at Organic Gardening." Here we go. Gardening at a Glance: The Organic Gardener's Handbook on Vegetables, Fruits, Nuts, and Herbs. This is Tanya Dikla. That's the author. But that variety, that pecan tree out there is a Stewart variety. It has high yields. It gives thin-shelled nuts. It has spreading branches, vigorous, it's prone to disease. It also grows in the west, zones 7 and 10. But under the Stewart, it will be a Gurney's, possibly a Henry Fields, Stark. It all depends. But here, what we have is piles of straw, pine straw. And under this pine straw are sticks. And I'll give you an example. You want sticks like this? You want sticks this thick, because these sticks are going to deteriorate. You see this? This is like dirt meat. That's what I call it. These sticks going to deteriorate like that, and it's going to make the dirt like super duper rich. And that's natural. You don't have to buy it. But it has to be thick like that. If it's not, from my experience, and I'm here in the southeast of South Mississippi, but on a map of the United States, this would be the southeast. The climate here is humid, and it's a lot different than from where I am originally from, or rather where I'm visiting from, which is Los Angeles, California. Los Angeles, California, that's the west, so it might be a lot dry. It's a lot drier. It's like a tropical climate, and there it doesn't get as cold. So the plants there will be totally different from the plants that are here in the southeast. But in any case, this is the mulch for next year. That what's going to happen is the sticks under there are going to die, and after those sticks die, it's going to make the dirt super duper rich. And whatever I want to plant, just put it in there. It's already ready to go. It's already cut, everything. I might have to cut it, or when I say cut, I mean like till it, or cut, or make the dirt good for the plants. And with this, next year it'll be ready. Just put whatever plants I want to in there, and that's that. Those big tall plants, that's okra. This is my first time doing this, so.
Guys, this is some
Yeah.
really tall okra. I'm telling you, I haven't seen okra this tall before. I'm 6'2". Okay, I'm 6'2". My brother's basically, he's going to show you. I'm going to stand up here, right? So you got to think about it in terms of, So look how much taller
There we go.
actually it is of me. And I could stand on top of this area, but even when I stand on top of the bed of things he has, you can actually see just how much higher it is above me.
Right.
So it's at least about, what? Ooh, man, that's got to be 8 feet. No,
Yeah.
it's more than that. This is a basketball goal tall.
Yeah.
So this is literally 10 feet, or if not 11 feet tall.
Wow.
This okra is it's crazy. Some of you might think, this can't be okra, but you know what? That's what I was thinking too, so I'm gonna show you. Look at this right here. Let's get a close up of that.
Yeah. Let's see.
Guys, that is
Wow.
okra. That is literally okra. So this is like a
It's-
basketball goal height
Yeah.
tree, okra tree. I didn't even know it was okra. I'm telling you, when growing up, I didn't know they get that tall. That's from the organic material soil that he's literally making out here
Yeah.
from that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so let me tell you, look for him to have it for sale. He can probably have it for sale, okay? Look for him to have it for sale.
I'm a horrible cameraman with that cell phone. But yeah, this is my brother's funny. This is the marigolds here, some more. I just put them out there, and this is collard greens.
Okay, let's go. We got marigold, collard greens.
Yeah, and this is going to be ready for winter.
Okay.
And with these, I did the same thing that I did up there that I showed you.
All right. You
with
might want
the-
to speak up just a little bit.
I'm
'cause
sorry.
It's hard keeping it.
With these, I did the same thing here that I did up there with the garden up there. I plucked off the branches, for the lack of a better word, of the collard greens, and those are going to grow and give nutrients to this right here, this leaf right here, this branch right here. And those the unhealthy ones I got rid of. Here, this totally healthy is good. Got three look really nice. This one's just growing. And if you look here, really small, you'll see a tiny one right here growing out. Once that tiny one gets big, these are probably going to become unhealthy. And I'll just pluck them off and more will shoot out. It'll be thicker. Same thing here. All this is collard greens. You see the big okra tree, or yeah, it's basically a tree, but yeah. This used to be, all of this used to be filled at the bottom. All this used to be filled. I plucked off the unhealthy, and look here, you got more growing. I mean, you look there, tiny, but it's more growing there.
Just so you know, for you guys might see this later on, we're actually in the month of October right now. So it is starting to get cool, you know, so, you know, we don't know how long exactly these might last where they are right now, because once they get that cold snap come through, of course, if we don't cover it on, you know, put some covering on top of it, then of course, you know, it'll die out. But if you put the plastic cover over it, actually they can last through that. So again, you can look and see his bed. I forgot what you call that, but basically he turns the sticks into soil. That's the bottom line. Is what I consider is like he's baking those branches or those sticks. He's setting it up where they get baked and actually turn into soil. Can you show, like you did me, show the actual what it turns into?
Yeah.
So let me show you what those sticks turn into.
Let's go up here. This is a little older than this one.
Okay. So he actually showed me a section of actually what those sticks actually turn into. So, because all the setup is the same.
Yeah.
So there you go. Look at that.
Yeah, this
That is like perfect.
that's black. That's
Yep.
what you want.
Yep.
Black.
Yep.
Like it don't get no better than that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And like he was saying, he might even take it a step farther. I'm swimming. I don't know if I got. Show it one more time. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no, that's cool.
Because I don't know
That's cool.
I don't know if I actually got it good.
But yeah, here I'm gonna
There
get
you
really
go.
close. That's
Yeah.
all black.
Yeah.
You know, look inside there. That's
So
nutrients.
right up in there. Yep. That's good
That's-
stuff.
That's nutrients. So that's what your plants want.